Hey, welcome back to my yard. Today, we're going to primarily talk about my acorn. Check that out. It's been a couple of weeks since we had any update, but look at that. See, and the thing is, I was thinking about it after I put this on here. When you get a tree and it flowers or leaves out for the first time, it's not like a regular plant where it's just going to keep growing and growing. When the leaves come out like this, they may get a little bit bigger, but that's it. So the whole thing now is going to be trying to keep this thing alive through the summer and on into winter. And see, all these plants, I leave them outside, and that's where they're from, but you still want to give them some protection. And you can see by my pots there, it's all dirty. I've been keeping this buried in the garden just to kind of keep it insulated from the cold. Well, now it's going to get hot and the same thing's going to happen. And terracotta pot, which I really like, when it gets hot outside, it's going to let all that heat go inside of here, and it could dry this plant out in one day. So I'm going to come up with something to try to protect it, and by putting it in this pot. But I'm not going to bury it in the pot. I'm going to have it suspended in the middle, surrounded with dirt, because I could put it in the pot, but I want to keep this plant small. So I want to keep it constrained to this pot until it gets a little bit bigger. But like I said, I don't want it to dry out. So just a quick, easy way of doing this. I'm going to take this pot, and one thing that you want in a pot when you pick one, make sure it drains. See, it has a spout right here to let any excess water out. But you have to have drainage in a pot. Now, normally if you had a plant in this pot, let me put that up here. I would normally, I'm going to do it anyway because I'm eventually going to use it. There's a debate whether you should put gravel in your pot or not, and I do put gravel in there, and then I'm just going to pour some in. And you don't need much. You just need enough. You're going to let just to cover the bottom. That's all you need. And then I'm going to take, first off, just my regular garden dirt. You can see there's a lot of compost in it. I'm going to fill this with compost. And doesn't have to be that neat, but you want it probably about half full, maybe a little bit more. Gauge your pot. A little bit more. Like that. And then top it off with just some regular potting soil, garden mix, whatever you happen to have. Try to do this quick. And all you want to do is just keep the pot insulated from the weather. You're still going to water it just like normal. See, and all this is going to do is it's going to create a barrier from the heat when it gets hot this summer. Kind of find that out the hard way, but I've started a lot of little trees like this, and when the summer come by, all of a sudden one day out of the blue it's hot and the plant's done. So all that waiting is over, and you get nothing. So this is all you want, something like this. Look at that. And then when you water the plant, it'll hold it all in here, keep itself moist, but the main thing is protect it from all the heat coming down so it doesn't dry out. See, if you take this out now, see, it makes a nice hole in there. It'll still stay cool enough down there to keep this thing from drying out. And just like that. So we're going to now instead of in the garden, we can just put it out here with his buddy. And when the sun does come, then we don't have to worry about a big disappointment when the sun comes out. It'll be just fine. And I got some other plants I'm going to do that too, but I'm just going to show you the one example, and then we'll have everything done like that. Okay, so here, remember, is my maple tree, and there's another example. See, once you get the leaves, like all these little things that have come up right here, all the new growth, that's it. It's not going to get any taller. The leaves may get just a little bit bigger. You can kind of see this is about as big as they're going to get. But this thing's doing nicely. See, I don't know how long it's going to live in this pot, but I'm going to keep it in there as long as it looks healthy in there, because I want to keep this not much bigger than it is right now. So, looking good. Yeah, and I just wanted to say, if you're thinking about making a small tree, trying it out yourself, maple is probably your best choice in it. It's very versatile. You can prune it almost down to a nub once it's established, and it'll still come back. And it's always going to be one of them trees. If you notice here, even this, it's kind of lopsided, but it's trying to be round. And if you try one of these things, you're going to really have good luck. It'd be pretty easy to do. In fact, if you want to make one of these, I'll show you how easy it is. And now we wait. It's just that simple. One thing I did want to say is I'm going to post a little video of something that I found in my flower bed over there, and maybe somebody can tell me what the heck is this thing. I got no idea. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank you for coming back to my yard, and we'll keep you updated. Yeah.